Yes, Python. What's good, people? We are back again. Okay, so this week's Eastenders debate is about Jay and Lola, and it's basically about the potential of them two now getting together. Okay, so obviously you guys have been watching EastEnders on a regular basis. You know, some time ago there was actually a little situation between Jay and Lola where Jay expressed that he had some kind of feelings towards Lola. Now, Lola was with Peter at the time, so she said, you know, I can't really handle this at the moment, and she rushed out. That's when she got run over. Okay, so if you kind of fast forward to what's going on now, as we already know, Jay seems to be kind of happy with Abby, and he seems to want to be able to move away with Abby to Bolton, and they kind of live their life together. But let's be completely honest, we both know the reason, we all know the reason why Jay is so eager to get away with Abby. It's because of the whole Lucy Beale trial. We all kind of know now that it was actually Jay who was on the bus who seen Lucy that night that she was killed. Now, I'm just going to go on pure speculation here, but I don't really think it will end up being Jay as the person who murdered Lucy. I could be wrong, but I don't think that will be the case. So, I think the whole situation right now is he's trying to obviously get away and move away with Abby so he doesn't get called in for questioning, and then obviously he knows that once that happens they're all going to think that he's the person who actually murdered Lucy. As you know, if you watch this week's Omnibus, they did say the person who was on that bus that night, they do think is the prime suspect, and they do think that's the person who actually murdered Lucy. Okay, so being honest, as I say, going on the speculation basis, I do think it will happen eventually that Jay will get called in for questioning. He will get asked about the whole thing and he'll tell his side of the story. And yeah, at first maybe there will be a bit of heat on him, but I do think eventually it'll blow over. Maybe there'll be another new lead or something and they'll have a reason to believe that Jay could actually be innocent. And I think when that happens, I think that's when Jay is going to basically go back to thinking, well, I don't really want to move to Bolton now. I'm actually kind of happy in London, you know, on the Albert Square. You know, the only reason why I was going to leave in the first place was because I was worried about the whole Lucy Beale trial thing and me getting accused of her murder, etc, etc. And as we know, we already know that there was a little thing with him and Lola, as I said previously. So I think with Abby going to Bolton, if it becomes a thing of him now later on saying, you know, actually, I don't want to leave, you know, my home is here, I've lived here all my life, I want to stay here, that could actually spark the end of Abby and Jay. And obviously, the likely outcome would be that he then goes with Lola. I mean, as we already know as well, there was a little situation when, you know, Jay was telling Lola that he's going to leave. Lola was quite upset, and I do think it's yes because they are quite close, but I do actually think it is a thing where she does still kind of have feelings for him, but because she was with Peter, she wasn't necessarily trying to go and act on those feelings. But I think the difference is now is that she's not with Peter, so if, you know, something was to happen between her and Jay, I think she would be a bit more open to it. So I personally do think they will get together eventually, to be completely honest. I could really see that happening. But the question is, guys, what do you think about that? Do you think Lola and Jay are better suited? Would you like to see them two get together? Or do you think, you know, Jay and Abby have been together since they was quite young and have grown up together, and you'd like to see it end up being them two and them two sticking together through thick and thin and actually managing to make their relationship work? I'd love to know what you guys think, so drop some comments below, let me know what you guys think is going to happen. I'm quite intrigued to see where this goes and see what happens, especially as to see what Jay's involvement will be with regards to his actual sightings of Lucy Beale. So I do think it will be very interesting viewing. But obviously, if you guys know anything that I don't know, as I say, just let me know and drop some comments below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And please check out my channel if you do like this as well, as I do other videos such as comedy, blogs and music. And also do the rap roundups, which is dedicated to EastEnders as well. Thank you very much for watching, guys. But until next time, it's Python signing out. Peace.